very much for tuning back in. My name is Fonny. In my channel, I talk about my houseplant and my Hoyas. In today's video, it is a video that I have been longing for. It is a video that I wanted to film since maybe last year, winter time, but as I have mentioned in my last import video, I said that December would be the last import I would purchase for the time being. And it took me a long time, first of all, very importantly, to save up enough cash to purchase my first import for 2022. And this is also the first time I have purchased plants from Indonesia. So today's video is an import unboxing from Indonesia with a box of very rare, I would say, not even uncommon, because all of these plants that I have purchased from this supplier are plants that mostly included in my wish list Hoya list, if you have followed me for a while. If you haven't watched that video, maybe you can watch that video first and then come back to see the actual plant in real life. So, as I mentioned, this would be a very exciting video that I have been longing for to show you all, and also I have been waiting for to place. Before I unboxed it, I want to give you a bit of background of the seller and also how the shipment went through. Starting off with the background of the seller. This is a seller that I have found on Instagram. Basically, I didn't know about the seller until I have spoken with one of my friends that I met virtually on Instagram. She is Ivy. Ivy is a really nice person because we spoke quite a lot on Instagram. And one time I saw on her Instagram post, she has one of the wish list plant that I have. And then I asked her about where she got it from. And she's really kind to let me know the source that she got from. And that's how I know about the seller. This seller is called Alby Garden. Start off with the communication. I am really happy with the communication I had with Alby from all the way from the beginning until now. I have received the parcel. So everything, mostly we communicated through WhatsApp. Most of the time he responded within 15 minutes or 20 minutes, and he is also really generous when it comes to pictures sharing. Whenever I have a request of Hoya that I want to know if he has in place, he will answer me within, as I mentioned, 15 to 20 minutes, and he will show me a lot of pictures of the plants that he sells. As you can see here, as a reference, the communication that I had and also the pictures that he shared with me. So I'm very happy with the speed of communication. And with regard to the packaging, he has shown me everything, what I have purchased and how he packed. So I have purchased in total 14 very uncommon and I would say very rare Hoyas. And he not only showed me individual picture of each of the plants that I purchased before I even made the order, he also sent me a detailed video on each of the plant before packing in. And after the phytosanitary certificate is ready, he showed me how everything is packed. So let's take a look how close it is with that video together. And with regard to the shipping time, this one cost $170 to send to my country. I am really happy with the total amount of time that it took. He has got the phytosanitary certificate on Thursday, and he already packed everything on Friday and then sent out on Saturday. And today is only Monday, which means that it took Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days only in total. And this one is shipped through DHL Express. I understand it is super expensive for the shipping, but I am also very satisfied with just talking about the shipment because it took very, very short period of time. If not, it can't be shorter, to be fair. And this is also the shortest time for import that I have received from Southeast Asia all the way to where I live. So there you go. The communication is top notch. The packaging is very professional. He even sent me videos, as I mentioned, and the shipping period is only 4 days. Now, I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer to see how this looks like, and we're going to do the unboxing together. I am very, very excited, and we can see it together how it looks like compared to the state of the time when he shipped to me and to the 4th day today, how it looks like. Come and take a look closer. Wow, this is exactly how they package. At least that's what they showed me, what Alby showed me on the video. You got these cotton. Okay, let me wash my hand. It is sanitized. Okay, let's see. It is a bit dehydrated, but I think it should be fine because the leaf looks very healthy. Let's take a look. Okay. First one, this one here. Okay. This one I believe is one of the Hoya SP Papua. It has the fuzzy white flowers. I look super forward to see this flower. But now that I see the leaf, it is so pretty as well. It looks like long, but at the same time, it has its shape. It's not just a long leaf, but then it has a very deep middle part there, and it has a really nice pattern. Ooh, this one has a lot of roots from before. It has been dried up. Okay, this one. Nice leaves. Ooh, this one. This one here is one of my wish lists, if you remember, the tiny leaf. This one is SP Papua as well. I believe this one is with the star-like white flowers. Very healthy. Maybe some roots? It does have some root in the before life, but it has gone to the afterlife now. It is a really thin stem, so the roots, it's very, very fine. Pop into the water. This one here, I believe this one is another SP Papua, and it also have white flowers, but slightly different. There's no labeling. I will edit later on in this video. Now let's take a look at the roots. Tissue paper is still a bit wet. It's not wet, but moist, I would say. It's not dry, so it's good. Wow, so actually it also has sphagnum moss. I would say the sphagnum moss condition is really good. It's not too dry, but it's also a bit moist, so I think it's the optimal that Alby could pack. Okay, let's see if there's any good roots. Okay, probably not. Yeah, this is very typical. I don't think is an issue because this is a very typical root condition when it comes to importing. Even though this is only 4 days, it travels far and it doesn't have too much rethrivable root, I would say. So yeah, this one has to be rerouted. Okay, pop them into the water immediately. Okay, this one is the famous one. This one here is Hoya Decipulae. All of the ones that I have purchased, I realize, is very thin leaf Hoya. So it's really good that they arrive on time like this. I'm going to put it in water right after the unboxing. This one looks very dry. It's very, very thin leaf Hoya. But the stem is incredibly thick. So let's have a look at the roots. I think this one has some root, but I think most of them are not functional anymore, so I have to reroot this one. But it is a very large plant. It has a lot of node, so we can try to propagate. Cut it up. Basically, cut it up. This one here is another SP Papua. It has another type of flower. It's also white flowers, but it's more like a bell shape kind of, and it is super cute. It looks so much like serpents, but in a very different way. In a different way that this one is very, very thin. It has a bit of root. And yeah, I think it's all gone now. But it is a super cute plant. It looks really healthy for the leaf, so I have confidence in this. This one is Hoya Exilis. It has really pretty flowers. That's why I really want to get it. And I think some of them are yellowed out, but it should be okay. It is a really large plant. I mean, it's a really good one. This one here is already broken, if you can see, like this one over here. But obviously we can take a cutting. It's this one. I say the packaging is really good. I mean, I don't think Alby can do anything better than this. I think the tissue paper method is not bad. It's moist enough, but it's not too wet. Let's see. Oops. I think it's mostly because it is not planted in moss. That's why all of the roots got ripped off at the time when it got transferred to the sphagnum. But it's okay, no problem. You can always reroot. Yeah, maybe this one has actually one root that is rethrivable, like this main one over here. Wow, this looks wonderful. This one here is Hoya Apoda. Again, I mean, the leaves looks really healthy. Also, obviously it is dehydrated, but it has really nice leaves. I know this plant from Miro, from Bessie Plant. The flower looks so adorable in his video, so I want to have a try. And yeah, let's see how the roots looks like. It has a main root, like obviously this one, main stem, but all of the roots are quite dried. But the leaves it just looks dehydrated. This one here is Hoya Insularis. It's the wooden type of stem, so it could be Just need to be careful of this one, but it looks super healthy. I really want to see the flowers. That's why I purchased this one. And it's quite difficult to find, I feel like, for Insularis. And the leaf is just exactly like how I anticipated. It's a little bit bigger actually than what I thought, but it's very pretty and quite succulent in the leaf texture. Not sure about this one. It looks quite dry, but I can take a look at it and see which part actually have white sap later on. Hopefully this is just how it looks like. Hopefully. But the roots, maybe this one is alive, the thicker one. I need to chop it up for some parts. This one here is very special. I actually don't know about this Hoya before Alby showed me a picture of this one. This one is Riau. I can put the name obviously in this video and then you know what is this one. It's very thick and pointy leaf. It's much bigger than I thought leaf size. This, I like it very much. When I saw it on the picture that Alby recommended different plants, I just think it looks interesting, but I didn't know that it's this beautiful. And actually I like this as one of the most, to be honest. It looks really, really special. At least it's a very succulent leaf, which allows it to ship pretty well. This one has a lot of root from its before life. But maybe these thicker ones are still rethrivable. I'm not very worried about this one because it has a really succulent leaf type. Ooh. This one is Hoya Surisana. That's actually why I placed the entire order, because I really want to see the flowers of this one. And it's very interesting. When he showed me this, it is already like this. And the leaves looks very nice. Wow, very, very, very nice. It looks exactly like the condition when it packs in. Let's take a look. Ooh. Yeah, ouch. Ouch. It is a really big, thick stem, but it doesn't have any more roots. Look how long this is. Okay, straight to the water. This one is very nice. This one is Hoya Spartioides. So it is pretty good, I would say. It's much better than the time when I got it from ASEAN Plant Export. Not saying that ASEAN Plant Export doesn't give me good plant. All of my experience with ASEAN Plant Export is really good, but this one is obviously a live plant. It looks very much like a twig, but I look so forward to see flowers on each tip. If you see, these ones are obviously peduncle, and it is a rebuttable peduncle, and the entire plant looks extremely healthy. I probably need to take some cutting and chop it up. It depends how much root it has. So fingers crossed I got some root, so then I don't have to chop too much up. I don't have enough space. Oh, I can see some root, but it's dried up. Whoa, this looks nice. Well, it looks like there are some thick roots here. It's very dried. Hopefully. This one is completely ripped off, but yeah, this looks promising. This one is a bit baffled up. I don't think this one could make it. This one is Ignorata. Ignorata seems very thin on the leaves, and when he packed it, it looks very nice, but yeah, I think this one I need to speak with Alby, because Alby say that if there's any dead plants on arrival, he will replace a new one in the next order. But yeah, this one unfortunately I think is kind of yellowed out. Wow, it has quite a lot of roots from the life before and another leaf drop. It's a shame. It's all dried up. And the leaf is like this. Okay. Oops. This one as well. Yeah, it is yellowed out. It's very yellowed out, unfortunately. I hope, yeah, I think I'll have to speak with him on this one. But it is a large plant to begin with. It has really nice roots from the life before. Hopefully, yeah, this root is alive, but the plant itself is on the edge, I would say. The roots. Oh, last one here. This one is also one of the reasons why I do an import. Oh, so pretty. This one is one of my wish list plants. As you can see, the leaf is very succulent and it feels very healthy and very alive, I would say. These ones are new leaves, so then it's a little bit soft, but it's much bigger than I thought. It is a very, very nice specimen. I love how it looks like. It is so pretty. Oh, it has a lot of roots from before. Maybe I can retrieve some of them. It looks really good. Well, some of them looks pretty good. I need to tone down my excitement a little bit, but look at this. This is really good size, and also the leaf. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you very much to stay until now. If you can recognize the lighting, it is much dimmer now, which means that it took me some time to actually unbox it and also unwrap the roots. In this unboxing, I would say most of the plant that I've ordered actually are very thin leaf Hoyas, and as you can see, 2 out of the 14 looks a bit buffled up. That is mainly because the leaf itself is very thin. Even though it only have transit for 4 days, I hope I can retrieve them, but it looks like it's gone really far. Hopefully you will see later on if you see these plants again. For those 2 that I have showed you on the day 4, I'd already turned all yellow. But if you have followed me in the previous videos, my top 10 most difficult Hoyas, one characteristic that I have explained, thin stem with a wooden texture, is the hardest Hoya that I have experienced. I would say 90% of this Hoya, or maybe 80% of the Hoya that I have purchased in this import are wooden stem, also with thin nature. Fingers crossed. Based on my previous experience, I could hopefully retrieve most of them and also have the root regrown. So to conclude, for this first import I got from Alby Garden, I am very happy with the communication, with the packaging, and also with the shipping time. Now bear in mind the shipping time is out of control from Alby Garden. All he can do is to have a really good communication with you, show as many videos and pictures as you want before he packed and also send out. And also he tried his very best, I believe, to pack the best way. So I agree. I think the packaging is really good because of the cotton and also the insulate box. It significantly reduced the possibility of cooking your Hoyas if it is really hot during transit. However, the shipping is something that is completely out of his control. So just bear that in mind if you want to order anything, not just from Alby, but anything that you want to import from either Indonesia or Thailand. Have to bear in mind that in summertime, it's almost like 30 plus, almost reached 40 degree. So I think for importing plants, it's the best to have it while the temperature is between like 15 to 25, I would say. I will give you a 1 month update to see how these plants go. Any of them died, any of them continue growing, and then they regrow their roots. So then you can have an all-rounded, more objective opinion and how that looks like. So if you have any question with regard to this import, let me know in the comment down below. Or if you have any recommendation of any of these Hoyas, care tips, please leave your comment down below so that I can learn from you as well. If you have a question, if I'm actually sponsored, no. This order, I paid 100%. So I really hope that in the 1 month update video, I can show you as many as I can possibly thrive plants in the video. And yeah. If you are interested in this type of content and you don't want to miss out next time when I posted the 1 month update video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also like this video. So then more of viewers could view this video based on the algorithm of the likes and comments. Until next time, I wish everyone is having a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!